This is Fay Lake Wilderness Park. It's a county park in Brevard County near Port St. John, Florida. So let's go and try the trails and take a look at the lake. Come join us. We're approaching the first of many boardwalks that jut out over Fay Lake. We'll get a nice vantage point. This is from the north side of the lake. And of course we'll see some wildlife, including some exotic birds. We have one right here. Looks like an anhinga. Showing off of me right now. So we're gonna be his companion for a little bit. Take a look at the beautiful lake views. See the grassy border here along the lake and the row of sable palms. Nice calm day. I'll give our anhinga friend a little bit of space. And we're gonna walk around the lake and we'll see some other points of view as well. All right, goodbye, Mr. Anhinga. We will see you later. And we're on another boardwalk. We're gonna head out slightly over the lake here. Just a very beautiful scenery. And looking back from where we first started, you could still see my anhinga friend, not shy to people, still hanging out in that same perch. I love the grassy shoreline. And we'll get off the path again, head over to the water. The sign says beware alligators, and there are many alligators that live in these waters. In fact, a couple of years ago, a woman was swimming in these waters. It's not recommended to swim in lakes in Florida. She was attacked by an alligator. Made the national news. So, just a word to the wise, do not swim in Florida lakes. And we're looking back at a couple of the boardwalks we've already visited. And we'll do a panorama of the lake here. Haven't seen any alligators yet. I know they're out there. And we'll continue our walk. One of the many picturesque locations where one can sit. This would be a great place to enjoy a sunset facing the west. Another exotic bird in the marsh. Yeah, we're gonna head down this path here. It's no boardwalk. We'll see where it goes. Okay, it's heading into the marsh. And we're going to closer up view of that bird. I'll zoom in. And we see a patch of Peruvian primrose willows. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. There's one there. Some more over here. I can't get any closer because it's very marshy and wet. And right next to these Peruvian primrose willows is that handsome bird. And beneath this cluster of sable palms, with the boardwalk in the background, we have a patch of what's called Caesar weed. And I'll get a close-up here. And this patch runs all through this area. We're going to head out onto another boardwalk. And some really nice views of this marshy coast of the lake. Our friend is still perched up where we left him. And we're looking towards the west end of the lake, and it appears that we are on the southern border of the lake right here. And we're going to continue our trek around the lake. Whereas the eastern portion of the lake was paved, the southern portion is a dirt trail. And this is where I saw the equestrians emerge with their horses just a short while ago. And along this part of the trail, we run into some Burr Marigolds. A few good examples here. And off on the lake side of the path, we see some beautyberry as well. And I'll just zoom in on those. And on my right is a Brazilian pepper tree. It's almost in bloom. I'm a little bit too early. Probably in a couple of weeks these will be blossoming. I believe it might be a white color. So late October would be the best time to see this Brazilian pepper in bloom. And at this portion of the trail, there is a little side trail that goes down to the lake. Be a perfect place to see an alligator. And we get to view the full circuit of how far we have walked so far. Okay, on our right side, we are seeing what is called hairy indigo. I'll get a close-up of that. And it looks like maybe it had been in bloom a little previously, and it's just down to a few buds, or actually they're budding right now. They're starting to come out. So I caught this a little bit early too. So if you want to see the hairy indigo on Fay Lake, come in late October. Some of the bees pollinating. We are now on the west side of Fay Lake as we pass by another Brazilian pepper tree. And this is our last leg of the journey. We see a pine tree up here, which haven't seen too many along this lake. This is an interesting feature. We're entering a little bit of a hill, and the ancient sand dunes used to be right along the, this is not too far from I-95, and the sand dunes of 10-20,000 years ago, where the beach used to be here, are rising. So I believe we're stepping atop one of these sand dunes right now. And the soil is very sandy. And as you can tell by the tracks, it's very popular with off-road vehicles. Every once in a while I get a glimpse of the lake, but otherwise it's pretty wild back here. Hoping to see some wild animals. Deer or boar or something. And a lot of these beautiful orange spotted butterflies on the Brazilian pepper tree. And we're heading along the north shore of the lake right now. And about to complete our journey soon. And this is our final view of the lake after making the circuit. That's a little nice magnolia they planted here. A little sable palm and a nice bench to enjoy this view. If you enjoyed this trip with us, this hike, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And we will see you on our next adventure.